Today we're going to talk about a truck that doesn't have the best quality control, doesn't hold its value worth a damn, isn't overly reliable, is kind of cheaply made, it's very expensive, yet people swear time after time that it's the best truck. Would that be a Ram? No. A Chevy? No. A Ford? No. It would be this Toyota Tundra 1794. Now, before I brag on this truck too much, which I'm going to, let me just say that overall I don't think it's a bad truck. I think it's a fine truck that's horrifically overpriced with a cult-like following that it really doesn't deserve. Now, why do I say it doesn't deserve it? Well, the reason is, why did everybody always like Toyota so much? Because they were reliable and they held their value. Well, this truck hasn't proven to be overly reliable, and they don't hold their value worth a damn. This particular Tundra actually depreciated more than any other truck I've seen in the same period of time. This truck depreciated north of $20,000 in less than a year with like 5,000 miles. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, my big beef with the truck, I guess you would say, is that these use of materials, none of these materials feel that high a quality. They don't feel overly durable. They don't feel like they're gonna last a long time, which is why everybody always bought Toyotas, right? That was always the big selling point, like I said, was they were rock solid, reliable, hold their value, blah, 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 blah. So if that's not the case anymore, it's really tough to sell one of these trucks because there's so many better options on the market for the money. Because by example, like I said, all of these materials, everything used in here just feels a little bit cheap, okay? Now, as I mentioned, it doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't feel like it demands the price tag that a 1794 brings. Now, driving this Tundra, it really doesn't feel bad. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad rig. I just don't think it's worth the praise or the money. Those are two very different things. It feels fine, but that's the whole thing about it. It just feels fine. It's nothing special. It doesn't drive any extraordinarily better than anything else. None of that stuff. It's okay. What I'm getting at is if Ram, Ford, GMC, anybody else brought out this exact same truck with the same materials, everything else, and put it at the price point, they would get spit on and spit at by everybody for bringing out a step back in terms of quality and everything like that, while having an insane price point, right? Not to be biased, not to be whatever. If you go feel a new GMC, feel a new Ram, feel any of those new top-of-the-line trucks, they feel significantly higher quality than this truck, which sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but before you come at me, go look at those trucks. Feel the leather in a Ford, feel the leather in a Ram, feel the materials in all those trucks, and then come back and tell me what you think about this chintzy little plastic and pretend leather all over the place. So that's really the point, guys. It's a fine truck, but it's not what Toyota has the reputation of being. It doesn't have great quality control. It's not overly reliable. It's awful expensive. There's just not a lot of hot buttons on this one. It's not a lot more capable than really anything else in its class. It doesn't get much better fuel economy, even being a hybrid. It doesn't tow very much more. All of those things, right? It doesn't check really any boxes. Quality control isn't great. None of that stuff is really what we've come to expect from Toyota. Like I said, with that being said, it's an okay truck. It's fine. If you could find a good deal on a used one, like obviously this one's going to be significantly less than a brand new version, I don't think they're bad. But I just couldn't ever look at somebody and tell them that you should go spend north of $70,000 on this truck. So that's really it, guys. Like I said, I think it's a fine truck, but it's not what it should be for the money and the reputation. Let me know if you guys think differently. Let me know what you guys think of these trucks in general. Drop a like, leave me a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.